Hey guys, Stay Patient here. Now here we are in PlayStation VR. This is just an initial video because I've very quickly and briefly set it up. I haven't sort of put the camera in the ideal position, and I've kind of just loaded up the demo disc here. I want to try out Drive Club VR. It's installing, as you can see. Now I'm not sure if you can see the controller in front of me, but from where I'm looking through the VR headset, you've got like a hologram of the controller which follows you around and you can see what each button does. I must admit, at the moment, I'm not massively impressed with the quality of the image. Now, I don't know if it's coming across for you guys. It might be different because obviously I've wired in the Elgato capture device to the actual PS4 itself. So the image coming through for the recording might be better. It might just be the actual headset unit itself, but the ground, you can see sort of gravel around us. In the distance especially, it's very, very fuzzy. It's almost like static. It's almost like television static. And I'm hoping it improves. I think maybe I might have some settings wrong or something, but I went through all the setup at the beginning. And hopefully there's a way of correcting it or maybe improving it. There are some settings which I can't actually bring up at the moment, I don't think. When you're not in a game, you can bring up a sort of list of text that you can then use as a gauge to position your headset correctly. In fact, this is it. Sorry, yeah. Okay, so on screen now, you're probably seeing the words adjust the headset position. Adjust the position of the headset up, down, left and right until these letters are clear and smooth. Now when you do this, again for you guys watching at home, this probably looks absolutely fine because you're getting the signal directly from the PS4. But through the headset, it can be difficult to get it in the perfect position so everything looks perfectly smooth. And even when it is in the ideal position, it doesn't look amazing, I must admit. It's almost like taking a step back in resolution, back to sort of, I don't know, maybe 720p or 480 or something. But obviously this is my very first time in the VR. I'm not on my racing wheel because, as I said, I've not set up the camera properly. But I'm also hearing notifications, but I can't see where I don't think they're showing up on the actual VR. Anyway, let's play this. Like I say, I'm not on the steering wheel. When I get a chance to actually put up a shelf and position the camera perfectly, then I'll start trying it out with the steering wheel. PS4 controller for a long time. I'm used to using the wheel, but let's see. There is a... Right, it's kind of moved everything... Oh, okay, it's moved it to the left because of the car on the right. Pardon me, guys. Okay, so it's pretty cool. You can kind of look around. I'm guessing the quality is just lower because we're so much closer to the graphics. And there is kind of, on the actual VR headset, there's almost like a haze. Almost like, looks almost like pixels, but you can tell it's not. It's almost like a texture to the actual screen itself, which carries across to the image. Let's try a time trial just to get a feel for this and, you know, without any other cars around. I'm really glad to see actually that this game is coming out with a platinum, like a separate, it's not just a VR version of the original Drive Club. It's a, it has its own trophy set, so I'm really excited about that. I'm looking forward to playing it properly on the, you know, on the steering wheel and working on all the trophies again. Now, it's kind of moved the screen to the left. I'm hoping... What's that? Square. Continue, change viewpoint. Oh, that's cool. You can kind of accelerate the car and see it rocking. Alright, well, oh wow, this is pretty cool. This is very cool. Okay. Although, I've got no body. I'm sat, if you look down here, That's really weird. Like, I'm looking down to where my body is, and you can't see me move my hands around, but... Oh, you can... Oh, okay, so you can move, adjust view up and down. Oh, wow, so you can kind of... forward and back. This is pretty cool. We need to go forward a bit, because at the moment I'm kind of sat where the back of the seat is. So if we go forward... Yeah, okay, I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get what all the fuss is about. This is pretty sweet. I'm going to go right the way forward so it doesn't look so weird that my body's missing. Alright, what else can we do? Up and down. How tall am I? Let's just go with this for now, and let's just give this a try and see. It's so weird, I kind of want to touch my own hands. Okay, let's give this a try and see how we do. I'm using the... Oh wow, that gave me a bit of motion sickness there straight away. Crumbs. Yeah, this is very weird actually. Ooh. Yeah, I tell you what, everyone who talks about getting motion sickness during this is absolutely right. I think I must be susceptible to it because I'm already feeling very dizzy. I think it's probably something you get used to, but I don't think everyone's going to be able to play this like comfortably, you know? I didn't think it would affect me this much. But at the moment I'm not racing too fast because I'm... Whoa! It's almost like when you get off a fairground ride and you're kind of just kind of falling all over the place as if you can't stay upright. Oh wow. Whew. I think I'm going to do one lap and then just give it a break for a sec because this is really... Whoa. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not performing very well, but at the moment I'm just battling the actual dizziness and... Whoa, sickness. Oh. Right. Let's just go a bit slower, because I think it's going to take a bit of getting used to this, so I'm just going to kind of creep around for a second, because I was really hoping it wouldn't affect me too badly, but it really is. Because I was thinking that, you know, obviously the racing games, with them having you sat down, I didn't think the motion sickness would have that much of an effect, simply because you're already sat down, so your body's not really doing much different to what the screen, you know, implies that you're doing. Because obviously motion sickness refers to when your mind's confused by the fact that your body's moving but you can't see movement, or vice versa. So like if you read in a car, you can't see that you're moving because you're not looking out the window, but you know, your body can feel the movement, and this is like the direct opposite of that. So you can see the movement, but you can't feel it, and that's where your mind kind of gets a bit confused and starts to make you feel disorientated and a bit dizzy and ill. But obviously, although you are sat down, like I say, it's still going to affect you, because when you're in a car in real life, you're very used to feeling the movement. But I'm sure there'll be some games that your mind doesn't have any reference point for, so something like Rigs, where you're piloting a mech, so you're still sat down, but yeah, you're still sat down, but obviously your mind doesn't know how it should feel, because you've never sat in a mech in real life, so maybe that will be a bit better. But I do think it's something that you'll gradually get used to. Yeah, let's try and speed up a bit and see if I can survive without throwing up. It's cool that you can like look down and check your time and stuff. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it might be that it might be that it feels a bit better when I'm sat in the actual racing seat, because I'm sat quite far forward at the moment. In fact, I might try something. I think there is a setting here. There was a setting. I think maybe it's disappeared because we're in a game. You can change the size of the screen, so I'm assuming that determines how close it is to your face, and that might help out. Because at the moment I'm sat very far forward. Let's have a look and see if there's any options. See if I can change my position here. Display. Tell you what, let's quit out. How do we do that? Finish event. Let's finish event. And we'll start up again. And we'll try and set my view a bit further back. But this is the first game I've tried out, so it might be a bit safer trying out some of the simpler games first, because this is very fast-paced, and it's if you play something like Drive Club as your first VR experience, it can get a bit, or you know, I can understand why it would feel a bit off. Pardon me, guys. It takes quite a bit of loading here. Maybe that's to do with it being VR. And I'm trying to tighten my headset a bit because I can see some light coming in around the edge of it. It is quite difficult to position it so that it's comfortable and also clear. There's always a little bit of I don't know, kind of a haze around objects. The controller is sort of floating on screen. That's very cool. It does track it quite well. The PS4 camera is obviously very sensitive and gets that right. Oh, it's kicked us right back out. Oh, okay. That's it's a little unexpected. I think if we try any of these other ones, they're going to have to install. Let's just have a look. See. Oh, hello. Oh no, okay, it's all installed. So let's give this a go, shall we? This is Riggs. Oh, sorry, not on the webcam. That'll do. Yeah, it's just that you know, I very briefly set this up. I've got a lot of stuff to do today, so I'm not going to be playing VR for very long. I just wanted to test it out, make sure it's working and everything. Press and hold the options button to calibrate VR. Riggs is an intense all-action sport. We recommend that you start with short play sessions. Okay, it sounds like this is going to be... Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was trying to press right and left to highlight one of these options, but you just look at them. That's pretty sweet. Visor masked for optimal comfort. Okay, fire weapon, right and left weapons, turbo, repair, impact. I'm not going to really remember all these. We'll just get in there and press some buttons and see what it looks like.
Here we are.
Oh, I'm very croaky today.
Which team can keep their focus and hold their nerve long enough to take the victory? Let's make
Hello.
sure that's us.
So I've seen people playing this. I've seen videos. Oh, let's just check this out.
Its impressive weapon loadout consists of the warhead missile launcher and the beam laser emitter.
I kind of want to reach out and touch it. Oh, I think yeah, I've just noticed. Pardon me, guys. It's quite early in the morning here, and I didn't realise how croaky I was before I started recording this. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen people play this, and when they look around, it looks like from what they're seeing on screen, like you can see what they're seeing, and it looks like their head movement doesn't match the movement of their vision. But it does. When you're actually playing it, it does make total sense. And like I was saying, I think the setting we chose, where it said like beginner or experience, that's created this mask around the edge, and I'm not sure if you're seeing that on the screen, but I think that helps with the sickness.
Your rig features a power distribution system allowing you to instantly change between turbo mode, impact mode, or repair mode. Taking down 3 opponents will automatically engage overdrive. You can also pick up power spheres that spawn in the arena to build up your overdrive charge. When in overdrive, all 3 power modes are active simultaneously.
Oh, this is really weird.
More importantly, you must be in overdrive to score a goal. While in overdrive, jump through the goal from above to score. So your best defense is to take down opponents who are in overdrive.
You know what, let's just crack on with it. But this is so weird because it actually feels like this is my body, and although I can look through it, I don't know if you guys are seeing that, and I'm probably speaking really loud because my mouth's really close to the mic at the moment. But yeah, like I say, I'm sorry I'm not on the webcam. I haven't set that up yet. Right, so how do I look around? Or oh, you just look where you want to shoot. It's really weird because oh, you can turn as well. Okay. Oh, he's on my team. Okay. Oh wow, this is very disorientating as well. It's like, oh man, it's really difficult to. Yeah, it's really difficult to get used to this, guys. I'm going to stop moving for a second because I feel like I'm going to be sick. Cool.
That one took it out of you. Rig's in bad shape. Overdrive is online. Focus on
I'm not sure how I aim the left. The left weapon doesn't seem to be aiming. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it's just that the right weapon locks on, but the left one you have to aim with your headset. Oh, am I dead? Ejecting. Okay, what's going on? Oh, wow. It's not the game for someone who's scared of heights. Oh, press X to deploy. Yeah, I think I've chosen like the worst 2 games to try this out for the first time. Definitely chosen the worst 2 for this. Can you duck down? Oh, how do I change my... I haven't tried the different stances yet, the different modes. Oh, look at a relaunch point, okay. Oh, wow, that's cool. You kind of look where you want to go. Let's do repair mode, shall we? Half time. Right, okay. I don't even know. Oh, we're losing, yeah. I don't know which team we're on.
You've scored more
right,
points
okay.
than anyone else in the team so far. Awesome stuff, but don't ease up till the final buzzer.
Fair enough. Those weapons, man, look at them. Huge. Right. I'm actually going to... How do you... Oh, is that the end of the demo? Yeah, it is, by the looks of it. Alright, that was pretty cool, but it will definitely take some getting used to. I think I need to start off easy on some of the kind of job simulator or different bits and pieces like that. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I chose 2 games that are very much going to disorientate you and cause some motion sickness. I've not eaten yet today either. It's quite early in the morning, so it's yeah, it's been actually quite tough to attempt it, but I think hopefully in time your brain will kind of become accustomed to it. And if I try out some of the simpler games, maybe Playroom or Job Simulator, or just some of the stuff where you're sat still, just kind of moving things around. But yeah, I just wanted to share my very first experience of it with you guys, because I did the unboxing yesterday, showed you all what's in the box and roughly how it goes together. But there you go. I'm not going to try all of these right now because I do need to get some food and just got some stuff to catch up with. But there you have it, guys. That's VR. When I actually go ahead and buy a game, which I haven't done yet, I don't own any full games. When I do, I'll share it with you a bit, and I'll maybe do some trophy guides for those of you who have picked up a VR unit. I know Job Simulator has got a platinum, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's hopefully that's going to be a nice easy one. We might be able to bang out that platinum once we pick it up. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope this has been entertaining for you. I'm sorry I've not been very not really been pushing the games very much. I wasn't really trying to win on that the Met game. What's it called? Rigs. Simply because the initial battle, like the main thing you're contending with, isn't trying to win the game. It's trying to get through it without getting too ill, to be honest, at least when you first try it out. Some of you may be fine with it, but obviously I'm susceptible to it. I'm usually fine with like fairground rides and you know, roller coasters and stuff like that. But obviously this is very different. This is your brain making you ill because it's confused by the movement. But yeah, and like obviously with Drive Club, I was driving quite slow because of that. But anyway, there you go. I'm going to let you go, guys. Have a great weekend and everything. And I'll catch you on Sunday for the Trophy Hunters update. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later.